Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, One Mom Plus Three. It has been a minute, and I wanted to talk to you guys about a few things, um, just updates, trying to get the place together. Um, Also, kids went trick-or-treating except the oldest. Um, What else? Haven't been posting because my dad is in hospital and he's in a coma. So he's on life support. I just haven't been, um, posting as I should. And I'm going to insert a clip if you guys um, are faint at heart and you guys don't want to see stuff like that, make sure you guys click off the video at the end. But it will be a clip of him in the hospital will be inserted. I'm trying to raise money to go see him. You guys know that I live in Las Vegas. He is all the way in Cerritos, California. I don't have the funds to go see him. So I'm going to be doing Cash App and Patreon. So also, that wasn't what I wanted to come on here and explain about my dad. I just wanted to come on here and tell you guys why I haven't been posting. I've been in kind of a rut. A lot of things have been going on. It was to the point where I was about to lose everything, like everything. Home, finances, almost the children. So, anyways, if you guys want to know about that, comment down below and I'll definitely share that with you guys. I won't share too much because I do want to keep some personal stuff to myself. But the reason why I decided to make this video is because I want to get back. What was that? I want to get back into cooking videos, giving you guys those frugal recipes that you guys ask me for all the time. I'm telling you guys, I don't even sound the same anymore. That's how I feel. I was just in such a funk and a rut. I felt like it was a domino effect. Like once I closed one door and I'm like, okay, I got that squared away, a whole like domino fell on my back and I'm flat down again. So I had to get all that stuff cleared away before I can come back, because YouTube does not pay me. I don't get any money. I don't even have a lot of subscribers. So I have to do what I have to do to maintain my household and to raise my kids and everything, because I can't just chillax and parlay all day. I can't. I have stuff to do. I have places to go. I have people to see. So, yeah, if you guys subscribe more to my channel, we can kick it like that, but I can't. Got a cup of tea with cream in here because that's how I like it. So, okay, you guys know that off top I am frugal. And it's not being frugal because I want to. I'm frugal because I have to. I have 3 kids. They need to eat morning, noon, and night. Snacks, all type of stuff like that. And my money It's only so short. I only get a certain amount of dollars to feed my kids. So now that the holidays are rolling around, okay, I wanted to come on here to you guys and show you guys. Also, before I get into that, I have family coming into town, and it's extra people. So right now, my household right now that I'm feeding is 5 people. It's me, my 3 girls, and my niece is about to come out here, and her 2 babies, which one of them does not eat food yet. He's so small. He's about 5 months. And then the other one who is 2 years. Isn't Josiah 2? Shani? Jojo 2? So, yeah, I have them coming out. Plus, I have my sister and all of her children. And they'll be coming out here. So, a lot of them are picky because they're used to being spoiled by my sister. You know, my sister is not frugal at all. So when they eat, they're eating like good stuff. Which in my budget I can't afford. So I'm not done with it. But I've done most of my grocery list, and I pretty much have an idea of what I want to make, because they will be out here for the time that the kids are off for Thanksgiving. So they'll be out here for about a week until they have to go back home for the kids to go to school. So what I've decided, because I'll have over 10 people in my house for a week. So not only is my budget so small that I have to feed 10 people morning, noon, and night. And so I decided to come up with some recipes that is good for picky eaters, and also it's just a good way to stretch everything. And because in my house I make rice. If I don't cook, there won't be any rice. But every time I try and cook, I always make rice for breakfast and rice for dinner. I buy 2 bags, 2 20-pound bags of rice most of the time. And then I have like 10 bags of brown rice and the small 1-pound bags of white rice. But for the most part, I have those big 20-pound bags of white rice for the month. So, I've just thought about just a bunch of frugal recipes that I want to make. So, let me go ahead and tell you the very first one. So, with this recipe, you can make it kind of versatile. Well, it's a couple. You can make it versatile. Okay? So, the first one is BRCs, which, if you guys don't know what BRCs are, is beans, rice, and cheese burritos. And like I said, I can take a small can of green chili, some enchilada sauce, and make Spanish rice. Some sofrito, make some Spanish rice, and put that in a BRCs, make it a little bit more delicious. Also, you can add like avocado, sour cream, stuff like that. You can put in them, so that way there's no meat and you're not feeling like you're stretching, because I have I have like over 50 bags of beans. I have jars of beans, bags of beans. I get them every month from the food bank. So I've been going to the food bank for about 3 years now. So I stock up. Um, and we do use a lot of beans. So, yeah, BRCs will come in handy because I buy all that rice. It's not going to take a lot of cheese to make BRCs. So that's why that's going to be frugal. I can make homemade tortillas. I can buy tortillas. You get about 10 in a pack at the dollar store for $1. And I'm going to be making some of those when they come, and maybe have it with like a small size salad. I can make a salad with tomatoes, lettuce, dice it up for it cheaply. Add some ranch, carrots. I got a ton of carrots. Yeah, so that can be that as a meal. Then we have taquitos, and the way that I make my taquitos is I take like 2 chicken breasts. It's gonna be 10 people, so two whole chicken breasts. And I know you guys are thinking like 2 whole chicken breasts gonna feed 10 people. Yes, and let me tell you why. So, or let me tell you how. Okay. So for my taquitos, I do them a certain way. I don't do them no other way but this way, okay? And I'm going to tell you how you can stretch. If you have a large family, how you can stretch your chicken so you're not using so much chicken. Like I be seeing YouTubers and how they feed their family. I'm like, I could never. I could not. I couldn't, okay? So, oh, sorry, but yeah, boil down to chicken breast, okay? If you have a food processor or you have a KitchenAid mixer, however you want it, after you boil your chicken, shred it up, okay? And I just boil my chicken and I take 2 forks. I don't have a KitchenAid mixer. I don't have a food processor. So I just shred them up with 2 forks. And then I add 1 can of corn, and then either pinto beans, black beans. You can even do both if you feeling like you want to splurge a little bit with your beans. And then sometimes I like to take a little rice, and then I roll them up really tight, and then I'll put them in a pan, we're laying them like you would make enchiladas, okay? So, roll them tight, then you bake them, and they become a little crispy because they got the flour tortilla. So they become a little crispy and they stay like that. You can take them off from there, dip them in whatever you want to. I don't do that. I like to take my taquitos and I like to make a white sauce for them, a white green chili sauce, and put it on top with some melted cheese. That's how I do mine. No, it's not enchiladas. It's still taquitos. I even put sour cream, maybe some guacamole. But if you're in a pinch, salsa is just fine to dip it in. A little sour cream. That's it. So that's another meal that I'm going to be making. And yes, I know you guys are thinking like it's almost the same as a burrito, but there's no meat and more vegetables for the burritos. So, there's more vegetables in the taquitos and meat. And then, to keep the Spanish tradition going on, okay? Because we love Spanish food and we love sushi and seafood in this house, and soul food, of course, and Italian. We love everything, okay? So to keep that going on, we got hamburger quesadillas. And what that is just hamburger, rice, cheese, 2 tortillas, heat them up, cut them, dip them in sour cream, have some vegetables on the side, some refried beans, done. Okay, quick, easy dinner. It's not much explaining to that because it's pretty much self-explanatory. Cook up 1 pound of ground beef, 2 pounds of ground beef. For me, it'd be 2 pounds because I'm feeding 10 people. I usually do like to, I usually, for my family, it's 4 of us, so I use about less than a pound. Yeah, so I'll use about 2 pounds for 10 people. Then the next one is tamale pie, which is a family favorite. My oldest daughter, Shani, she just requested it that I make it next month. I haven't made it in like 2 years, but when I do make it, they love it. What it is just ground beef, tomato sauce, diced tomatoes, tomato paste, ground beef, corn, peas, and then for the top, you want to make the mix how you would make cornbread, and then you just lay it on top of the sauce with the meat and the vegetables, and then you put it in the oven. Then when it come out, you can either top it with cheese. I don't like to do that because it tastes odd, but you can do it like that. I just don't. I like it with just the cornbread, and that's it. Maybe have some fruit on the side, some salad. Simple. Done. The next one is homemade pizza. Okay? You cannot go wrong with this. I gotta buy more flour. I got about a good 10 pounds left in there, but that's not going to be enough because I plan on making bread while they're here. I plan on making like biscuits and stuff like that, just homemade stuff, to stretch $1 because I don't want to be running to buy loaves of bread when I know that I can make it myself. Plus, we're having dinner rolls with almost every meal, so I'm going to be needing a lot of flour. I have a ton of yeast in the freezer, so that's fine. I need to switch it to a mason jar and put it in the freezer. So, tamale pie, okay. Homemade pizza, okay. Next, spaghetti, okay. Everybody loves spaghetti. I like to make my homemade garlic bread, and that's just with some butter, parsley, garlic powder, onion powder, and Parmesan cheese. Delish. And I like to make my own French bread. So good. With the spaghetti, just make spaghetti, French bread. Like I said, again, like the tamale pie, you can add some fruit on the side or a side salad. But those salads can become expensive when you're making salads all the time. So, yeah, you can just do spaghetti and garlic bread, okay? That is such a filler, especially if you're making homemade bread. They can pretty much eat as much as they want, and it's like pennies, okay? And, what was the other one? Oh, the other one is keeping it with the garlic bread is Alfredo with no meat, just vegetables like broccoli and stuff like that. And yeah, just some homemade Alfredo, or not homemade Alfredo, you want to buy the cans of Alfredo sauce. Cheap pasta. Alfredo sauce is $1 at the dollar store. You can also buy cheap pasta. Make some homemade garlic bread. And this you want to make like a side salad, so a little bit more presentation. I like to add in my veggie Alfredo, I like to add broccoli, and I like to add peppers and onions into mine. I don't know about you guys, but I like it Cajun style. So, I mean, you can't have, seafood and chicken all the time, especially when you're feeding a ton of people, okay? So, those are my things. Also, for breakfast, We're going to be having, I got to find a sale like for cereal, maybe at the dollar store. They usually have name brand cereals for $1. So I'm going to try to hit that up, get some cereal boxes, like maybe 4 or 5 boxes for $1 each. Other than that, we're going to be having like Jamaican porridge with like breakfast sausage, eggs, or we're going to be having like pancakes with fruit on the top, maybe some nuts and maple syrup. Yeah, and stuff like that. And we mostly always have oatmeal. No matter what it is, I always put on a pot of oatmeal. It's not a big pot. I don't do like the super big pots because not everybody's going to eat it. And yeah, so we have those options for breakfast. For sandwiches, for lunches, we're going to be having corn dogs with fries, homemade pizza, what else? Hot dogs and chips. Yeah, ramen noodles. Also, BRCs sometimes. And for dinners, those are the dinners that I was talking about. And for like desserts, because you guys know that we have Thanksgiving coming up, so we're gonna be having ham, whole chickens, because we don't do turkey, and I know you guys are gonna bash us. I don't like turkey. The only turkey that I like is ground turkey. Please don't bash us for this, but it's just our taste. And for one, I was never raised on having a traditional turkey either. We always did like whole chickens, fried fish, ham, or fried chicken. That type of tradition, that's what we had when I was growing up. So, because, parents in poverty, they couldn't afford a freaking turkey or even a ham. Most of the time we had canned ham because that was what was on sale. That what was cheap, and it was like Spam, but bigger. So, for desserts, we're going to be having cake on Thanksgiving, pie on Thanksgiving. I'm going to make sweet potato pie. I'm going to make cheesecake. I'm going to make a regular cake, yellow cake and chocolate cake. We're going to have macaroni. We're going to have, well, that's not dessert, but I'm just telling you what we're having for Thanksgiving. Collard greens, macaroni, candied yams, mashed potatoes, like I said, 2 whole chickens, a ham, and fried fish. That's what we're having for Thanksgiving. But also, I'm going to be making snacks for the kids, like warm trail mixes. Also, oatmeal chocolate chip cookies. They'll still be snacking on cakes and all that type of stuff. What else? They're also going to be having a ton of fruit because you can't eat all the junk food without, the fruit.
You don't really gotta cook every day because once Thanksgiving happens, and if they're still here, we can eat leftovers.
Yeah, I know after Thanksgiving, but before then, we got to think about that. So, plus I'll be buying like snack stuff like chips and little zoom zooms and wham whams from the store, like the little baby cupcakes and stuff like that, because that's what's cheap. Little cookies, stuff like that. I prefer to make them, but it's Thanksgiving. I don't want to be doing a ton of baking in my small kitchen. So, yeah, that's pretty much everything that we're going to be having. I want to get back into cooking videos for you guys and sharing my frugal recipes from my table to yours. So if you guys are interested in that, make sure you guys leave a comment down below. I'm slowly trying to get back into vlogging for you guys. Not vlogging, but creating videos and content for you guys. So hopefully this gives you guys an idea. If you guys are frugal as well, and you guys don't want to break the bank, and you guys have family coming in, and the reason why I'm choosing these recipes is because I want to make sure that I have everything like cranberry sauce, all that type of stuff, stuffing, all that type of stuff adds up, especially for one meal. One meal, like all that stuff adds up. So I want to make sure that no one is hungry, you know. Also for beverages, we're going to be having water and Kool-Aid. So I know it sounds like a little ghetto, but my family, we've all been raised on Kool-Aid, so that's like a thing for us. If you guys, you don't even have to be from the ghetto to love Kool-Aid. I've seen YouTubers who are doing good on YouTube, making a lot of money, and they still drink Kool-Aid. So it's just a preference, pretty much. I don't want to depend solely on Kool-Aid, so we'll be having sweet tea, stuff like that. I might buy like orange juice for breakfast, certain things like that, but it has to be cheap. I might buy the ones that you gotta like buy from the freezer and mix it with the water type thing, because I'm so frugal. So I look for ways to save. Plus, we'll be hitting the food bank before family even come in town, because I want money to stretch even further. I still have to think about Christmas and stuff like that. So where I'm trying to save $1, I want to save $1 because I still have Christmas presents to buy and stuff like that. So yeah, I want to be able to save a penny and you know, be able to buy my kids Christmas stuff. So I don't want to spend all my money on Thanksgiving. So this is why the recipes are so frugal and things like that. And that's why we're not eating a ton of chicken. That's why we're not eating a ton of like steak meat and stuff like that. Even though I love to, I can't afford it. I know they were asking me if I can make a seafood boil for 10 people. I can't. That's like $200-300. I can't. And my niece from my sister, she wanted me to make a seafood boil. I can't. So, but I am gonna try and make sure that they have the time of their lives while they're here. So, with that being said, I took a lot of you guys' time. If you guys want to hear the story about my dad and our relationship, comment down below. I'll make a video on that. What was the other thing? Oh, what was happening and why I couldn't vlog. Besides my dad is with all the other stuff. If you guys want to hear about that, make sure you comment down below and I'll get those videos out to you guys ASAP. So, with all that being said, I am running out of time. So, I gotta get off of here. But I hope you guys have fun. I hope you guys learned a bunch of recipes that you guys can make for your family when they come. Sorry, for your family when they come into town. If you go to their house, give them tips on how they can save to feed you when you go to their house. And yeah, today is Halloween. So happy Halloween to all of you guys. And happy holidays, because holidays are starting. So bye you guys, and I'll see you guys for the next video. One Mom Plus 3 TV, over and out. Bye.